Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are ready to go. It's right at 8:56 right here, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got plenty of time until the market opens. So good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. February 8th. We got plenty of time here. It's snowing like crazy outside. It's negative 8 degrees. I went sledding this weekend. Couldn't be more stoked. Volume was on max. That's always a little dangerous. I'm going to turn my volume down here so I don't freak myself out when the market opens. Interesting pre-market we've been having so far. I've been trading SINO. This is the one I'm green on. Was trying to, trade these moves higher. I kept on buying the pullbacks, luckily. This position, I was up, and then it didn't work out. And then I actually ended up closing near the highs, which I'm pretty happy about because I was red. I was green and then red for much more on this one. Tried to do a pullback buy here, didn't get follow through. Did another pullback trade here, also didn't get follow through. So took kind of two base hits here. And then I was kind of done trading this one because it looked like we were double topping. So that's pretty much everything so far. Maybe it's the light. There is a bit of a light shining somewhere here. I feel like there's a glare on my face. I'm not totally sure why. Anyway, we did hang the bull up though. Let me quickly show you guys. I don't know if you guys see that. I got the bull up. We got a little bit of sound padding around it on the other side of the studio that I'm kind of in, which is really just like another room in my apartment. I'm gonna put more sound panels, so that might make a cooler sound in here, but I don't know. It also will just kind of look better than looking at the wall. They're gonna be kind of darker blue ones. I read a lot that looking at blue makes you more calm and relaxed, so I figured, that's a good backdrop to have when you're day trading. I don't know. We'll see. Overall, so far, we are up $697 pre-market. I did give back a little bit on my last trade on SGPX. It was a little popper here for a second. I actually bought a classic pullback, but then it sold off even more, and then I just ended up dumping my position, which ended up pretty much being a good idea. So probably won't be trading this one anymore. SINO is really the one we're looking at, so let's review this one a bit here together. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the posts, I'm so happy about this. This has been the most basic upgrade we've ever done to the site, but it's just something that makes me really happy. If you scroll down here, it's save and continue editing. I don't know why that was never a thing in the past. I will also be coming out probably with a big video on this, but the wizard, guys, for the import is it's missing a few things, and there's some slight bugs in it. That's why I haven't really advertised it yet so much. But I'll come out with a video on using the wizard. It's pretty awesome. I just imported all of my TD Ameritrade trades from Friday, and it was just so fast. Usually, I'm documenting trades for at least 60 minutes from the day before, sometimes more. So this made it. I took probably 30 minutes to document my trades, but only because I took even more time to focus on the charts. So this was day and night, so that's saving a lot of time. So those are two big changes. Yeah, don't want to get. What was I talking about before? Okay, so let's go back here to post Monday. Let's zoom in one more time. And let's talk about one of our lead gappers here. Where's this ticker hiding? SINO, USA Integrated Freight and Logistics Company, 3 million float, 50 million market cap. Don't be fooled though, because at first I was like, this makes no reason that this ticker is running. And then I looked into it a little bit more. Apparently, this company very recently pivoted into the crypto space as a miner. So keep an eye out for that. So this is really a crypto play. This is really a play on the macro rally of Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin up 15% right now at 4.37 thousand, or actually $43.7 thousand. Sorry about that. So this one's really rallying to that. Actually, and SINO, literally as I'm talking about it, decides to fall off a cliff. So not very nice. It is on the backside of the move, and I don't trade backsides till the 17th of what month are we in? February. Otherwise, I can't trade backsides. I'm not allowed to trade backsides till the 17th. I gave myself a ban on backsides because all my biggest losses came from that. Oh wow, this is really. Oh, registration. There we go. Exercise price at 6.8. Most likely we're going to break 7. Let's see how fast, or if there is a recovery at all. That's nasty. Ooh, just pinched my elbow. Tingly fingers. Thanks, Colby. I love it too. Although, I gotta say, there's a lot of these sound panels all around the bull. They've been falling off all day, so we're probably gonna witness a few of them falling. Polyus, interesting. Let me know. I think I might know the issue. There must have been an issue in the CSV file. It has to be the exact format as the example CSV file. So I think that might have been it. If it's not the exact format, there's going to be a server error. We are looking to get better responses, though, on those errors. Because I know a server error doesn't really help anybody. So I do apologize for such a unhelpful kind of response. I do apologize for that. Heather says white walls are also the most depressing. Yeah, valid point. There's a lot of white walls in this area, so I'm pretty happy to do a little bit of decorating here, like a happy decorating lad. I don't know why I said lad. So yeah, we got Mara and Riot, not necessarily catalyst plays today, but just overall macro plays today, as these are one of the 2 hotter crypto tickers. Whoops, what did I just click on? There's nothing worse than when something pops up on the screen right before you decide to click on it. Like click on something else. That always freaks me out just a little bit. Huge breakout there on Riot. Yeah, the columns have to be right and the fields have to be right. Or the rows, I believe. I'm not sure about the rows, but definitely the columns. Polyus. Feel free to send me your CSV file and I'll check it out and see if I can recreate the error. I don't really have a point for that, Robert. There's no like point where I'm like, oh, the spread, is X amount. Sometimes if the spread's too big and I just feel like this ticker is going to halt, then I don't trade it. So it's kind of like a relative thing. It'll be very relative to each kind of ticker. I don't feel the need to keep trading at the moment unless I see a good setup. So remember, everything comes down to being patient. I also, CRHM, I have absolutely zero idea what happened with this ticker. I don't know if you guys know, but this ticker was acquired at $4. And then it was, totally flat at $4. And I was like, yeah, of course, that's always what they do. And then randomly it runs up almost 100% before perfectly going back down. No idea what just happened. I was going through it. They bought $4. It looks like the board voted on it. Transaction values in place. I don't know. Very, very weird situation. But since this was rallying up and it was actually looking really good, like if this was a typical small cap with a catalyst that I was trading with a different catalyst, I would have traded this one. But based on the catalyst, I did not touch CRHM that it was acquired. I just didn't understand why I was ripping up. When I make $1 million, what would be the first thing I do? Probably nothing. Probably for a week, I'll just, you know, not change anything. Maybe probably for a month or 2 or 3. I don't know. I won't do anything different. I don't know. I probably won't even acknowledge it when I make $1 million. I probably won't even know when I make $1 million, to be honest. I'll probably know at one point pretty roughly. Because you got to think about it. You have investment accounts, you have crypto accounts, you have day trading accounts. I mean, okay, you'll probably know when you're over $1 million, but I wouldn't be surprised if it might sneak by me for a little bit. But you know, once I do realize it, I don't know, probably nothing. I don't know. I'm living the life that I want to be living, really. So I wouldn't change anything. Maybe I would take a week off for once. Just so we could hit the ground running even harder. And I would probably actually buy a sled. I was sledding on a boogie board from Portugal, and this thing did not move very fast. It was a little bit embarrassing. So I'd probably splurge like $50 and buy a proper sled. Oh, yeah. Well, we could all use some Marcus Aurelius quotes every now and then. Let's see if we could find a nice one from him. Have you guys ever read the book Stillness is the Key? I think I have that book here. 1 second. This is by Ryan Holiday. This is a really good book. I recommend anyone reading. I actually really recommend pretty much every book that's here, but especially for day trading. But this is a really nice one. Stillness is the Key. Really gets you kind of mentally in the right spot. Get dumb. Amazon launch list. that's missing. Yusuf just said made 1,200 on Mara. Nice. That's actually quite impressive because I don't know where you were just trading this one, but I would have not been looking for a trade in this area. So this was kind of choppy to me, so congrats if you nailed this one. Although there's kind of a failed breakdown here, so this could have been a good move, but a little bit scalpy as well. OCGN picking back up from the depths. This is actually looking not too bad. We have good upside on this ticker for a break of 10. Bigger support roughly at 6. Let's go ahead, at 7. Let's go ahead and document that so we don't forget. So next major support zone or resistance is roughly at 10. From there, we could maybe see a move to 15 or so before major resistance kicks in. Big support at 7. And a great move here. Look at that pullback. That was a picture-perfect move. Really sweet there, OCGN. Yeah, Aaron, that's actually just get a SPAC pretty much. Nice move on OCGN. This ticker actually was one of the first to make my watch list today. USA Biotech, 156 million float, 53 million market cap. That's kind of a lot. They have news catalyst here. Now sale 3 million shares. Offering at some 65. They began surging last week over news the company had executed a definitive agreement with India's Bharat Biotech to commercialize the latter's Covaxin COVID-19 vaccine candidate. They also got a Pennsylvania-based company as a buy rating, HC Wainwright. We've seen them a few times. The buy rating of 450. I never really cared too much about price targets. It is nice when you're obviously trading under a price target, but I don't know. Price targets on penny stocks is, I don't know, throwing spaghetti at the wall. It's just like super irrelevant in my eyes. Let's quickly go through some news here. I was actually just about to read this article about potential Republicans waiting to make it harder to vote. I was like, what? I'm not totally sure what they're trying to do. Probably something about mail-in ballots or something like that. Yeah, direct attacks on the mail-in ballot system. Did you hear about the Himalayan glacier just breaking away in India? That's absolutely insane. Who watched the Super Bowl? I was all for the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That was like one of the first teams I followed as a kid. I don't really follow football too much, but, you know, probably just because I was from Florida and they were somehow making more of the news most of the time in Florida. So, I don't know, as a kid. Plus, I like Pirates a lot, and I thought that was kind of cool. Like, pretty much based off of nothing. Or good marketing from the Buccaneers, I suppose. This union vote's going to be really interesting. In Alabama, starting this week, the votes are going to go through. That's going to be really interesting to see what happens. I've actually been thinking about this a lot lately. What's the actual percentage of people who are infected? And I was thinking like maybe 2-3 times. I read an article, it was between 4 and 28. I was like, what? Of the actual reported numbers. All right, let me just quickly run through the news a little bit quicker here. Did you guys hear on Netflix they might be making a documentary or a film to really timestamp the whole GameStop frenzy, the GameStop saga I should use because that's what it's being called here in general. So definitely stay tuned on Netflix. You might see a GameStop Robinhood episode or series, or well, not episode, series or short film or docu coming out very soon. That should be pretty cool. Which actually makes sense. During the elections, there were so many kind of things you can watch that were related to elections, if not like, learning about former presidents, learning about the election process, learning about, I don't know, whatever's kind of going on. So that was kind of cool. Robinhood chart here of trading volume. This was kind of interesting. You can see it really spiking here. And really January last year, during kind of Corona, this really started picking up quite a lot. I mean, 2020 was an unprecedented year for day trading. I think we all know that. I mean, the volume and just the opportunities are unreal lately. AstraZeneca's vaccines show only offer minimal protection against a South African coronavirus variant. The country stopped using it yesterday. Ay. The weather has been so crazy in Europe lately. We got another 22 minutes before the ARB market opens. Always want to keep track. Cases are going down. It's good to see. Deaths are still really hanging high. Mexico really had an all-time high spike, but they also didn't record the day before. It's rough. Quick trends here. Yeah, Greensmith, I'll consider it, or we'll be streaming live at least every now and then pre-market. Technically right now it's pre-market, so but it's no different than market open, really. I mean, in a nutshell, I mean, we're all doing the same thing, right? We're looking for the lead gappers, we're checking the catalyst. Do we like the catalyst? Do we like everything else about the stock? Open up the checklist, go through the checklist. You guys have access to all this stuff. It's all 100% free here on this channel. Let me just pin it to the top. And then just think, what's the float? What's the catalyst? How many of these things does it check off? Does it check off maybe over more than 7 of these things? Is it, is it a very clear lead gapper? Check the price action. Are we on an upwards trend? And then, start getting aggressive. If there's something that's a big red flag and you don't understand it, like CRHM this morning, maybe just don't trade it and then see what you can learn and then maybe apply that next time. Just, the best thing to do is usually nothing if you're not fully sure. Or use half size. Good example of managing your risk, SGBX. I used half size. Look at this. I used like a third size. I only went in with $3.5 thousand. Now if we come back to our ticker SINO, I was trading $10,000 size. 1,000, you can see here I bought 1,000 at 9.8. That's around $10,000, right? So I was much more confident on SINO. So I was trading bigger size. Easiest way to manage your risk. There's interesting discussions going on in here. An episode of Dirty Money, Ja says, Ja Landscaping. Yeah, I love Dirty Money. It's so interesting. I've watched all of them, which is always a little depressing. I'm always like, are they going to come out with more episodes? Oh, wait, am I thinking about American Greed? Hold on. Am I thinking about American Greed or Dirty Money? Dirty Money. Let me see the logos here. Or is that the same thing? No, okay, Dirty Money is a series. Well, they're actually both series. All right, I actually think I need to watch Dirty Money. Nice. SINO, pretty much volume dried up entirely after the news of an offering, secondary offering. I mean, no surprise there. Oh, I was wondering why I didn't hear the outside. I'll close the door. If you guys are anywhere near where it's cold and you got a hill near you, I highly recommend doing some sledding. I went this weekend. I'm definitely going to go, I think, tomorrow morning again. Just so relaxing. I was sledding on a boogie board, like a total fail though. Every American should be on American Greed, Matt says. Thanks, Wild Boy. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I do like it as well. Let's do one more shine on it. There it is. I gotta get more sound panels though. Maybe we'll cover a little bit more space. I do have like quite a lot left, so we'll see. All right, let's go back. Go skydiving, Alfie says. Skydiving in this weather would be freaking intense. I'd wear a whole face mask. I'd be so cold. We got another 7 minutes here till the market opens. You could kind of realize how relaxed I am because if I don't see anything I want to trade, I try not to, get too overexcited here and just, relax, let the trades come to me. Lots of hills here in Switzerland. Yeah, Tony, I've heard of some hills in Switzerland. I hear the slopes are open in Switzerland for foreigners as well, though. That's really the part I'm trying to highlight. So fill us in with the deets. CRHM pretty much disappearing here, no surprise. Sledding in LA, not since 1962. Is that what it was? There was also a blizzard in Florida. It was also some long time ago. I probably messed up a lot of pipes. All right, let's get back here. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Nice, really relaxing, restorative. It was a pretty good weekend overall. Got another 4.5 minutes roughly here before the market opens. I'm just kind of watching a few things. LEIX from Friday. This was Friday's lead gapper, if you guys remember. This was such a beautiful stair stepper. I honestly still can't get over it. Unfortunately, it was totally overextended before the market opened. We got that last leg, last push to the upside. Actually, a really nice push, 40%, but then whack, 50% pretty much dip. Consolidation, and then continuation from there to the downside. So this was pretty nasty overall, but just beautiful. First stair consolidation, second stair consolidation, third stair consolidation, and then we were with that fourth leg to the upside, but we were not able to hold it. That was just picture perfect. So try to maybe hang that on your wall so you could recognize it better. I took a picture of it, and I'm putting it in my arsenal of setups that I like to study in my free time. Chris says LAIX cost me a fortune. Yeah, when it was over, it was over. It was pretty nasty. The good thing about trading small caps is you never have to trade the same stock if you don't want to, because there's plenty of other tickers to be trading. That's what I really like about trading small caps. You could just kind of, I have a few tickers that every time I see them pop up on our lead gappers, I'm like, I just get the shivers, because I just know I don't trade them well. Sorry to hear though, Chris. It's never fun, but it's inevitable, man. It is absolutely inevitable. AAME. I wasn't even trading AAME, I think. This one slid entirely through my fingers. Yeah, okay, I remember this one. It was such a nice rally. Oh my lord. Also, when this one was over, it was a little bit over. This is the one Jeff was trading and kind of giving us the play-by-play on. Can't believe it hit that high of 16, but look at this sell-off. First it flushes, consolidates, and then just backside disaster. Oh my lord! This is one of those situations where I'd be buying the this dip here, and all of a sudden I find myself averaging down into it. Averaging down into the backside is just not a way to go. All right, we got another 2 minutes here before the market opens. Raul, small cap means small capitalization, right? You have blue chips, which are large caps. You have mid caps, and then you have small caps. I try to look up where the boundaries are between each one. It doesn't really exist. It's all very subjective. I like to think anything around 500 million is pretty much a mid cap. And then I'm really looking for tickers like south of $100 million in that small cap. If it's a 250 million, to me, it's still a small cap, but it's definitely getting towards that mid cap zone. I think almost all traders are going to have some sort of different range. But to me, the 500 million mark is kind of like where it's a bit more mid cappy. Yeah, Jeff, it's nice to just walk away green sometimes after just, being thrown around like that. But, whew, yeah. OCGN, nice little attempt here. So let's watch OCGN out of the gates. I got SINO on my second screen and, the watch list and all that other fun stuff everywhere else. So then you guys are on my left screen. So 4 screens here. I love each and every one of them equally. All right, 50 more seconds before the market opens. Window is letting in some fresh air. Almost should wear my second glove today. Countdown's liking that one. Woohoo! All right, guys, good luck, everyone. $20 seconds here for the market open. Comment collected. All right. OCGN. Here on the daily chart, remember $10 is a big resistance. We got rejected here at 9.7 multiple times. This could be a great entry here, roughly right above 9. I wonder if it's going to have a little bit of a pullback right now. Possible entry. This is not a trade for me yet, especially with TOS. I'm going to give it at probably around 5 minutes here before I start trading, but that might be too late. Might be the move will be gone. So it is what it is. Let's keep watching here. Great bounce off that 908, 4% move so far. Congrats anyone that nailed that. This is a tricky zone, very tricky spot here. I actually like how TOS is moving right now. It actually looks fairly responsive. It's good to see that. Everything's green right now. Markets are green. Bitcoin's up 16%. Absolutely crazy. Silver here at $27. Boom! This is a big break, guys, on OCGN. Big break, 9.9. These are short-term, all-term highs. Short-term, all-time highs since this big run-up. So $10 used to be a big floor here till we cracked it and then really fell off the cliff. Next major spot, I would probably argue is around 1550. More resistance maybe at 1450 and around 1350. Let's go ahead and mark 1350 as well. It's struggling for sure. 9.9. TOS scanners are taking a while to update, so there is a little bit of delay right now in TOS. It's quite a bit of sell-off here in ZOM. 11%. I would be looking for a possible red to green move on ZOM at this moment. That was a pretty legit crash it just had. But big support right above 2. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like a 5% pop back to the upside on this one. I'm not going to trade it myself because I've been not wanting to get super aggressive now in the mornings at the open, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll have to change brokers otherwise. You guys see that? VIH is blasting through the roof. We've been talking about VIH being a beautiful ticker. I mean, I hope everyone was accumulating VIH. I really do. We talked about this for weeks. And I was talking about it being one of my favorite swing trades. Now we're up pretty much 30% on this one. So hopefully you guys are riding it as well. This is really annoying with the scanner right now. Okay, here we go. Space pushing again. I'm unfortunately out of space. I gotta say it's a little depressing to be out of it, but a little top heavy here. Mara right now leading the pack a little bit. Actually, OCGN is leading the pack 100%. Mara kind of slowing down. SAVA, I don't know. To me, SAVA, this is a dead cat bounce again. SNPR. This is actually a SPAC, taking an EV charging station public, I think it was. Yeah. Volta Industries, a provider of advertising-supported electric vehicle charging stations. Yeah, they're going to go public with SNPR. Could be a great buy. Anything around 15, I feel like. Just blindly buying it. I mean, you know, that's definitely not advice, but that's my thoughts on all EV SPACs lately. Great pullback on OCGN. Possible move below 10. Nice little bounce there, 3%. It's 935. I would start considering trading here. SAVA picking up. This is an impressive run on CTRM. Absolutely impressive. I'm very tempted to trade OCGN. I think right around 9.5 could be a phenomenal entry. Might have a double top, double bottom though around 9 or 8.75. I don't know. It's a bit of a backside move here. I'm not trading it, unfortunately. CTRM, great bounce. So overall, things are kind of not super pretty out here though. SAVA is surprisingly actually a really nice setup. Thanks for Molly. Appreciate that. I was trying to talk about it as much as possible. I was pretty bullish on that one for sure. Didn't want you guys to miss it somehow, but I wish I bought more. I didn't have enough funds allocated at the time. I might even buy more. Who knows? Maybe I'll average. 9:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. S&PR had a great little red to green move here. Actually, it's not. Oh, there it goes. Green on the day. Remember, red to green means it's green on the day. That's what it stands for. Because it's a red day candle, then it's a green day candle. It doesn't matter how much it's gapping up. It's all about how the color is on the daily. That's what a red to green is. I know there's a lot of confusion around red to greens a lot, and the term gets thrown around a little bit too loosely. So far, no trades for me. I'm up around $700 pre-market trading ever since, you know, I don't know when my last trade was. It was around 8 o'clock. I, you know, wasn't super convinced on the setups I was seeing, and I'm still not super convinced, so I'm not doing any trading at the moment. I'm scanning, I'm looking, I'm ready, but, you know, trying to remain calm and collected. Great 5% bounce on OCGN. This was a beautiful bounce. I was about to buy this one. This is probably the closest I've got to trading now since the market opened. That bounce right there. I haven't checked WWR in a while, but I'm not super bullish on it. But hey, it's making a nice comeback. Remember, there's going to be a lot of resistance on this one. There's a lot of back holders. It's holding its highs well, though, which you know, is quite impressive to see that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a very unorthodox trading day here. Mar and Riot are kind of holding this area. OCGN is getting ready for another rally, guys. Keep an eye on OCGN. I think this is looking pretty hot relative to pretty much what we're seeing, at least. What do I think about 1 inch? I'm not sure what ticker is that. Thanks for Molly. Appreciate that. TSNP, yeah, it's doing a thing, huh? Great multi-day run here. Typically not a ticker I would acknowledge too much, but yeah, you're right. It's constantly popping up on our scanners. Seems to be a bit more of a swing trade opportunity than really a day trade. Don't forget to drop a like on this nice mellow Monday morning. Every time I look outside, I just get so stoked. I'm like, woo! I was looking on eBay, pretty much classifieds, for a sled, and every sled was like, well, actually my girlfriend was looking, and it was like every sled was had so many requests. It's like it's impossible to get a sled in Berlin right now. Kind of makes me think that sleds are in a little bit of a bubble. So I would probably argue the next 2-3 days you want to start shorting sleds if that was possible. OCGN's having a great move here. Possible break a 1088. That's going to be a new high on OCGN. Remember, 13 is what we're looking at for the next big resistance spot. Boom! There it is. Yeah, maybe till. Remember, we had a pretty nasty pullback before, so just keep that in mind. Could happen again. I'm gonna see how we want to play this one. Most likely smaller size at first. 15% move overall though, really solid. 940 here. Nice, Pablo. Good, good. Goldman is definitely lacking that. Sleds to the moon. Oh no. All right, guys, don't short sleds. Wall Street Bets is going to pick it up, and then it's all over from there. OCGN looks like it's about to be halted here at 11:33. Let's see. Could be halted. Nope. No, the trading continues. Oh, I thought that was it. Nice, Stefan. That's a pretty sweet swing, man. Sleds is our own. I don't even know what you would call it. Our own securities that we want to make derivatives for. All right, OCGN. I really thought OCGN was going to get halted here multiple times. They must keep moving it up. Technically, it should be halted though. The last 5 minutes here was a 16% run. It should get halted any second. Sometimes these tickers don't get halted. Oh, there it goes. All right, we got a 5-minute hold most likely, so it's going to open up at 47. I'm going to take a quick break, fill up my tea. I'll be right back, and then we'll talk about OCGN. Get ready for that on hold. Kaylin, are you long? Kaylin's long. All right, guys. So we got time here. We got pretty much 3 minutes till the OCGN's gonna open up. Just to quickly see what else is going on. OCGN is 100% the lead gapper here, so just keep that in mind. Over $1 billion volume right now. This is very rare to be seeing that at 944. So this one's very, very thickly traded, which makes sense because on Friday, this one was already extremely priced in. That was kind of making me a little bit nervous on how it would actually trade at the market open, but this is really nice. Let's review a little bit what's going on with OCGN. USA Biotech, 156 float, 53 million market cap. So it's definitely more of a mid cap here. But it's had a big multi-day and multi-month run with a low of 0.17 in June. So this is actually a ridiculous run, pretty much up, was that like 100% almost? No, not 100, but you know, somewhere north of 70x. Well above the price target. They had a partnership here with India's Bharat Biotech to commercialize COVID-19 vaccine. We had an offering at 765. I don't know, this is a big run on OCGN. I'm actually really surprised that it's up so much. Other tickers are just really not that hot. So, you know, you want to trade what's moving. You want to trade the most obvious ticker, and OCGN is definitely that. WPRT, I don't know much about this ticker, but it does look like it could be forming a little bit of a bounce zone at one point, but I don't know, it's not a trade for me. TNSP, yeah, struggling. So yeah, I mean, OCGN is really the one I'm fixated on. Remember, we were talking about upside to around 13 and then 15. So those are 13.5 and then 15.5. So those are two zones I'm really kind of looking at. So we'll see how this one opens up. I think it should be quite interesting. Would not be surprised if it pulled back a little bit and then maybe got halted again, actually on the way back to the upside. So maybe we'll see something like that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Nice. Thanks for filling us in, Tricont. That looks, that sounds very promising. Ooh, that was way too hot. All right, guys, we got another pretty much 17, 20 seconds here. Good luck, everyone. Moving higher, quick pullback there, quick pullback. Let's see what it does here. Could instantly have that second break to the upside. That's kind of what I was thinking would happen here. Oh, here we go. It's gonna get halted at 12. What a roller coaster this ticker is, huh? Beauty. I always have a hard time trading halts. I usually do avoid trading halts, but this one's looking pretty healthy so far. It's definitely setting itself up for another halt if it continues like this. That was a great pullback to the 9 EMA. Congrats to anyone that got that entry. 12.5. Paulia says trading 212 stop. That's a brokerage firm. When you mean stop, you mean it's just froze up or something. Here it's on its way to $13. This is the zone I was looking at. Let's see if we can move here to 13.5. 13.12 or 13.2. Great move there, actually. Wow, big congrats to anyone long this ticker. That was a beautiful rip there. Might get halted here. 55. This was exactly where I would be taking profits. I would not be holding anymore on OCGN. This is 650 was exactly what I was looking for. This was my price target short term. Let's see what it does. Maybe it's going to keep ripping, but I think unfavorable risk reward in this area. Couldn't load data, Paulia says on trading 212. Not nice. Nice. Okay, that was a beautiful trade. Congrats, big congrats there. Looks like it might break 1355 here. Let's see what happens. Boom, 1370. Whew, this is strong. Ay. These are dangerous areas, but let's see what happens. You never know with a ticker like this, but it's a fairly large ticker with a big float, so I don't really see it keep rallying without, you know, a healthy pullback, but, you know, I'm oftentimes way too conservative on these tickers, so they prove me wrong all the time. All right, trading 212 is back up. Looks like OCGN might get halted here. Needs to break 83 and then, yeah, there we go. Boom! Okay, OCGN halted again. It's going to open up at 9.55. Unfortunately, I have yet to do a trade on this ticker. I definitely sissied out roughly at 11.10, 11.20. We could have got a fill, but I don't know. It wasn't for me. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I was ready to trade with smaller size. I had 500 shares ready to go, so I would have traded half size. It actually would have ended up working perfectly, but I missed it, so it is what it is. No need to FOMO. and whatnot. But you know, if we see another entry on it, I would love to trade it again, or you know, for the first time actually. But we'll see. MVIS, look at this one's kind of cranking up here. This actually looks pretty healthy, a little bit over, actually definitely extended, but might have that move. Let's see. Ooh, wow, that long term is really scary. Microvision, what a great multi-month runner on this one though, huh? Really good chance that's going to have a nice healthy pullback here at 13.5 and break over 13.8. It's lacking a catalyst of its own. Possible move there. Yeah, Tristan, you and I both, huh? There goes MVIS. Yep. I don't know, Rakesh. It's always good to take profits off the table. I'd be nervous as heck if I was in this halt. Yeah, Sync. Sorry to hear that. Great move there on MVIS. Really solid. It's a bit high in this area. Don't really feel super comfortable. This would be a very aggressive breakout trade. Not really one for me. I would probably consider maybe buying this for a very quick move, but it would be so scalpy. OCGN's got another pretty much 2 minutes there before it opens. Oh man, this is like Friday where I don't get any trades in after the market opens. I don't like that. I mean, I'll do it, but I don't like doing it. Yeah, the pullback would have actually worked on MVIS. I probably would have scalped that for 1% and then ran. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. VISL? Nah, nasty. Looks like something's wrong with that ticker. JG back at it again. This was moving Friday. OGI, what is going on with this ticker? How did this one slide past my radar? Great pullback there. It's a bit of a slow mover, extended on the 5-minute. Great chance it's going to pull back here and sell off, but and then I can't even trade it here in this area, which actually looks quite nice, back at 275, but because of my ban on backside at the moment, so I don't know. You know, a lot of tickers are getting top heavy right now. It's, you know, it's a kind of that time where things get a little top heavy. We have a margin account over 25K, Alan, so you don't get marked as a pattern day trader. That's a real consideration, Constantine. Just not trade the market open anymore, and only do pre-market trading. I honestly, maybe that's at one point something that's going to happen. Who knows? Because that's lately what the market's really giving us here. SNPR, great support on this one. Had the red to green, rallied back up. I'm a little nervous here on it now. OCGN's opening up. Let's go back to it. OCGN, a quick pullback there, finding support. Not sure if it's going to rip. Be a little more careful on this one. I think there's a good chance it might even halt to the downside here. This is big resistance, so Might be more people taking profits than last time. It's not like the trade before where this was a healthy pullback, you know, right at the breakout territory. Let's watch. Oh, this is definitely getting halted. There's sell orders on here like no tomorrow. Everyone's getting out of this ticker. Wow, that was real quick, huh? All right, OCGN's halted again here, looking for a 10 o'clock open. Yeah, I feel the same, Ramoli. I totally feel you on that. If you do find something, feel free to share it because I'm genuinely curious why. Great 5-minute mover, but maybe it's a little overextended temporarily. I'm not sure. It's not screaming something that I want to trade. S&PR looks like it's about to at least tickle the 17.5. So let's see what happens here. No, it's holding. Could be a fake out, but it's holding. Not for me. There we go. Dipping, possible 17.5, like we mentioned. Are you in that, Kaylin? Am I saying your name right? I apologize if I'm not. ARYA just dipped down. Why did my speakers not go off? Flying blind here, guys. TOS, I don't know. Is it TOS having issues or did I just not put the setting on? Let's see what happens here. No. That was the move. That was the move. Hopefully someone snagged that. I would usually be trading this if I didn't have a ban on backside. Nice, Caitlin. Taking profits and running away. That's what's up. That sounded so negative, but it's a good thing. I meant it in a very positive way. Take your profits and move on, right? OCGN, got another 2 minutes before that opens up. I have it on my main screen, so that's probably why I forgot to look at it last time right when it opened. Because Mara, great pop back to the upside there. This is good volume. Bitcoin still inching its way up. So many tickers out there today that really just don't speak to me. CLNE inching up really consistently. This is actually looking quite well. Did I document? I don't think I looked this one up earlier today. USA oil and gas, that can't be it. And that can't be the full story. 2.5 billion market cap. That's really big. 34% gapping pre-market. That's a big move for such a big company. 130 float. It's okay. Multi-year contract with the LA Metro, 47 renewable natural gas. I mean, that's a really nice catalyst. Definitely makes way more sense the way it's moving here. Are these all-time highs? No. No, 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 it's not. Did we call this one out or did we call it out? SNPR, beautiful bounce there, 2%. Definitely, you know, something you could have walked away with. I should have walked away with it, but I would have broke a rule, so I didn't, but it's killing me. That's a bit of the problem, the rules sometimes. All right, we got another 30 seconds. No, even less. We got like 10 seconds on OCGN. Let's watch it. This one's halting. Wow, open lower. Big buyers there at 11.2 for that first bottom bounce. Beautiful, beautiful entry. There's a lot of sellers ready to get out of that one on the last halt. I think that scared a few people. Definitely would have put me a little bit on edge. Mara, great hold there. CLNE, look at that instant break there. Possible break of pre-market highs really soon. Maybe a little bit more consolidation first. Maybe a bit more of a 5-minute setup. I don't know. 6%, and it's sold off here. 2%, about a third. It's pretty solid. I'd look for a bit more of a 5-minute, I think, on that one. CTRM flying here. Oh god, sub dollar, 4% though, not too shabby. Nice little flat top breakout. Looks really good. Upside till probably $1 before resistance really starts poking its head up. We just had one of those mats fall off. Didn't I say a mat was going to fall off? Just happened. It freaked the freaking heck out of me. I thought there was a cat that just ran under my feet. That was so weird. Pulling back here. Healthy pullback. See if we can get an entry here on the bid. Small size. Oh, really small size. Actually didn't get my fill at all. Long. I'm looking for that break over 96. Small size, third of my average position size here on this ticker. Good overall volume on this move. Very small size on this one. Very, very small size. I want to get a better feel for it before I trade it a bit more aggressively. Looking for that break of 9.6, then 9.7. Obviously move to $1. Could be a bigger 5-minute setup here. Hard to say. OCGN had a great bottom bounce there. Anyone trade that bottom bounce on OCGN? Thanks, Kaylin. Take care. It's a little bit of consolidation here. Possible false break. Going in with a little bit bigger size. Maybe we'll get a half size going soon. This is a flag setup. 5-minute is slightly extended, but has yet to do a proper break. holding here extremely well. I don't like that it's a little slower for the move higher, but we'll see what we get. There's the break. Can we get some follow through on that? A little bit more continuation. I'm looking for a break at 9.6, obviously. Break of 9.6. See if we can get a little bit more move there. 9.7. Missed my exit. It's actually looking healthier than I thought. Might see a possible move here at 9. Let's see if we can get a break there. Nah, it looked like it was maybe a fake out. I was looking for too much. It's okay. About a 2.5% move. I'm still thinking we might see a move here past 9.7. We have upside potential on this ticker, but stopping out of this one, I don't know, probably too soon, but I already didn't like the ticker much to begin with, sub dollar, so I'll take my small win on this one. Could have been more, but is what it is. Very small trade on that. Mara, absolutely great move here. 7-8%. Oh, man. Whew. Talk about looking at the snoozer while this one just absolutely takes off. Possible new high here at really, really running along with new highs. Actually, let me remove these orders and put this one here. Should update this one very soon. Oops, didn't do it. $10.08. What are we gonna get? Thanks for Molly. I kind of had higher hopes for it. I don't know. It could still keep running, but right now it's looking weak, and I don't know. BTC is already quite high on the day as well. I mean, 16% is a big move for crypto. MBIS. I think I was watching. Oh, I bit my hell. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I think I'm watching the wrong tickers today. I don't know. It's a Monday. It's a Monday, and there's already some opportunity pre-market, so at least I'm not having full FOMO right now. But it's not. I don't know. I'm not super stoked what I'm seeing here. That's a bit of a bummer, but I suppose I could have got much more aggressive on OCGN. So I let OCGN slide through my fingers. I could have took a nice pullback there after the halt. We could have ran at least 1 or 2 green candles. I don't know. So I was too conservative today. Uh-oh, CTRM, little pop here back to the upside. Finally doing what I was kind of hoping for. Possible break at 9.7. 5 minutes, a bit extended though. Scalping the range on OCGN from Jonathan. Yeah, the range is really nice. I mean, you're talking like 9% on OCGN, so I like to hear that that's working. I don't often scalp ranges, but it can be extremely profitable. What are we gonna get, boys? Wow, freaking what is going on out here? Just really quickly, the swing portfolio up 600 today. Obviously, VIH leading the pack. The SPAC that's taking BAKKT public, the cryptocurrency exchange. That's really for institutions more than anything, in my opinion. That's at least what all the institutions are using. So this one's really nice. It's been a top pick mine for quite some time. Let's go to the 4 hour and just quickly go through some of the swing trades here together. Just kind of see if there's any. Actually, you know what? Let's go to ADT quickly. Let's see. Should I be crying right now with ADT? It's at 9. No, not at all. I closed this one. I don't remember. I closed at 890, I think it was. So yeah, I mean, about 6% up. I don't know. That freaking ticker was driving me insane. BFT. I think BFT is positioned for a rocket. Obviously, I'm probably a bit biased as I'm holding it, but if you go to the weekly chart, I oftentimes look for these quick pullbacks with really good bounces, really quick returns. And I think this is one of those. And if we break 20 here, guys, BFT could be in a really good spot. Obviously, this ticker is getting a lot of publicity. Let's see, even Kramer weighed in. Let's see. Oh, that was the 21st. That was kind of a long time ago. But yeah, it's a ticker. Clove is actually kind of bouncing back quite a lot. I still would have liked to be able to manage this position and then buy back this position. That was my original goal. I think I snoozed a little bit on that goal, and I kind of missed that. GOEV, I don't like the fact that we didn't get to this former shoulder. That's making me a little bit nervous on it. Hillian, it's kind of crawling back here. IPOE, what is there to say? I'm super bullish on any sort of brokerages coming out that are kind of against the big man, right? And I think SoFi is trying to highlight that, especially with Shamouth leading the charge. So I think IPOE is going to get a lot of publicity. It's going to be one of those hot, potentially even Wall Street bets kind of plays. So I'm pretty bullish on IPOE. iSun, yeah, I've been looking for an accumulation here on a possible break of 20, and actually it did do that. But I snoozed on that a little bit. Actually, oh my God, I really did snooze on this one. I might actually try to go long this ticker today. I'm pretty bullish on all things sustainable. ESG, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. If you guys don't know what ESG stands for, it's environmental, social governance, and it's basically like the Biden administration in a nutshell. I mean, plus, not to mention exactly where we are in this world with climate change and stuff like that. Everyone is trying to be a little bit more socially responsible and environmentally responsible. Even Goldman Sachs, they have a 100-person team that is spearheading how to become more basically ESG. How do we invest into ESGs? How do we provide ESGs for clients? This is big news, guys. ESG is like, it's going to be momentum for the foreseeable future. So don't snooze on that. That's all I have to say. On the other hand, if you're not interested in ESGs, we got Playboy right here. Beautiful SPAC that we've been long ever since this great pullback at 10.29. We're long here at, actually 10.39. Apologize. This has been one of our better movers. I went in with such small size on this one. We're actually up 40% on it. It looks like we're up nothing, but this is almost 40%, more like 30 something. So this is a beautiful runner here. To me, it was kind of a no-brainer because Playboy has so much publicity. NBAC kind of snoozing here. SSPK, man, oh man, I actually ended up closing this one here, looking for a buyback on a pullback. So I missed this 12% move there. Whoo, that would have been a fatty profit. THBR, TTCF. Watch the monthly recap, guys. if you are curious on my reasoning behind some more of these trades. Let's go back to the day trading here, as we are still 15 minutes into how much I want to be day trading today. So let's go back. I don't want to be missing any more. OCGN is actually breaking higher here. This is looking pretty solid on it. Why did I sell CTRM? I don't know. The move was over. That's why. Now it's crawling back to the upside, looking good. I mean, this is a second move. I don't regret selling it because it actually went down after I sold it. I could have bought back. Now that's something I would maybe regret, that I didn't buy back, but I don't regret selling it. That was exactly what I should have done. Getting a lot of these kind of slower, consistent moves to the upside. So this is kind of one of those days you could kind of pick a better ticker and then just see how long you can ride it. I don't know. It's kind of interesting stuff we're seeing out here. Morrow might be setting up a 5-minute at 28. Yeah, wow, boys, I totally agree with that. Tristan calling out GSAH. It's GSAH as a SPAC. Worth watching. Let me actually throw it on the video comments here. Yeah, it's potentially a great buy right now. I don't know anything about this company. Oh no, don't tell me they're taking eToro public. I'm not a big fan of eToro. I don't like that they profit from the spread. I find it very nasty. Let's see here. I was actually so horrified when I read their terms and conditions, I decided not to fund my account. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting for sure. I mean, Goldman Sachs potentially backing it. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I think Coinbase would be a much better play for Goldman. Without a question, I wouldn't even hesitate to say that. This will probably be a bit harder for me to explain it, but I've been following both companies, and I just have such a better kind of intuition and feeling towards Coinbase. Even though that's actually where I got hacked and lost a lot of my money. So, oh my lord, we've been dropping freaking. All right, look how many of these we've lost during the stream. This is almost embarrassing. All right, we've lost 1. Whoa, this is really difficult. 2, 3, 4. I don't know, 5, 6 panels or something like that. This is ridiculous. My mustache is flaring right now. It's a sign. CLNE, what's it gonna do? I used double-sided tape, which ended up not really working that good. I have better double-sided tape that actually, believe it or not, I used to hang up the big picture. That one's working really well, except I don't have much of it, so I decided, the other one's just foam. How strong does it have to be? Apparently, foam is heavier than it looks. Wow, I've never been so, well, I have been, but I'm so amused right now on a lot of these tickers. Beautiful run on ZOM. I know you guys are calling out a lot, and it totally makes sense. I mean, that was a phenomenal 1600 run. Then it dipped back here about 45%, which is kind of strong. Then 200% run here. Big resistance at 2.5 and then again at 3. So just don't forget those areas. Right now we're pretty much in that area. Corey also hasn't traded yet. Yeah, man, it's not really the best environment, I feel like. AAME being called out, one of Friday's hot picks. I don't know, maybe a little bit of I don't know, reminiscence play here, but I don't know. There's gonna be so many back holders on this ticker. I'd be very careful. If 3mm foam adhesive, I would have to fix this room up anyway if I move out and when I move out. So I mean, it's not like I don't care about it, but 3mm foam adhesive sounds pretty intense. I'll definitely throw that on my Amazon so I at least can keep it in mind. Let's see, Amazon 3mm foam ad. I had to make sure I spelled adhesive right. It's not a word that. You know what? That's freaking hilarious that you said foam adhesive. That's exactly what I used to hang the painting up. And that's what I don't have a lot of. Yeah. It's freaking legit. This stuff is like stick you to the wall. It's ridiculous. Good call. Great call on that one. I'm actually probably gonna order. No wonder it was freaking 20 euros. What the heck? That's a lot of money. If I get the 11-meter one, it's also quite expensive, actually. Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted here. I'm just not really seeing anything. Sometimes when I don't see anything, I become a little bit numb to the market. SPCE here. Yeah, I don't know. Short term, I feel like it's a little overextended. We're clearly seeing some divergence here. The price going up, volume going down, price going up, RSI going down. Be careful, guys. This thing looks like it had a fake out here at 62. I would not be long SPCE short term here. If I was an investor, and not in a tax savings account, I would, probably consider holding. But otherwise, I would be looking for a buy on SPCE a little bit lower than where the price is right now. Obviously, I do think we're going to crack 50, and then I would be looking for a move somewhere in the high 40s, mid to high 40s is my guess. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's my instinct. What was that? LEU. What's going on here, boy? Ooh, yeah, it's a nice little rally. Honestly, I can't get over how extended Bitcoin is, or like that it had this move. I thought Bitcoin short term was a bit extended. It did make this beautiful bull flag here, so I should have never been so pessimistic on it. But I also thought, we'd maybe see a fake out here, and I was looking to maybe really throw up some size. But nope, it just, dum-de-dum-de-dum, just crawls higher here. So, good for anyone long Bitcoin. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And heck yeah, man, that ticker is just gonzo. Huh? Well, not ticker, but asset class. All right, well, boys, I'll keep that in mind. Mara with a healthy pullback here. There's a great chance that Mara's going to have a great continuation after 28. retesting this zone. Might have a slight crack of 28. I kind of doubt it, but let's see what happens. This is a backside dip trade though, so I'm not allowed to do it, but at the same time, you know, this could be a great opportunity. We got RIOT kind of in a similar situation. Right now, everything's kind of just pulling back. Everything's a little top heavy right now. CTRM had a pretty ferocious sell-off as well. MVIS as well. VERU though, kind of blast from the past here on this one. Stocks get suspended if they have volatility, usually over 10% in a 5-minute period. That's the most obvious reason, or typical reason. There's many other reasons, like pending news or something like that. We also have a QS kind of still selling off here. Usually, wait, actually, 1 second, QS. Thanks for the $10, Matt. 67 cents to 99 cents on CTRM trade. Yikes, that is beautiful, man. Big congrats. That's what I like to see. Appreciate the support on the channel as well. Heck yeah. I'm going to put 1 share in here so I don't forget about QS. Sometimes I do forget about these tickers even though I want them. Obviously, I'm going to put it for a fairly conservative price. So we'll kind of see where this one ends up going. Yeah, I saw that, huh? Rolf, that's crazy. I actually forgot to mention that. Tesla buying 1.5 billion Bitcoin. I guess that's Elon Musk's way to go long Bitcoin. Who knows? Because he said recently that he was not long Bitcoin himself, but now his company is. So that's pretty amazing. I gotta watch out though on Tesla. I mean, the volume's fading quite drastically on this stock. I was looking at NMRD a little bit pre-market, but I didn't really like their overall price action. I didn't like that it sold off over 50% from the pre-market highs. So NMRD was totally off my watch list. IREIC, usually during the day, it doesn't work. At least during peak market hours, it doesn't work. You can see here, show trades, I have selected as well. And if I go to, I don't know, let's go to SINO, it won't show. Watch for the one time it does show. Yeah, I was trading SIO in all in these areas and it's not showing. So you have to make sure to take screenshots. Usually, you know, later in the day or pre-market, usually it works. Just, yeah. TOS is so overused that they just can't keep up with the trading activities. I don't know, guys. I might wrap it up here. I don't really see something that's speaking to me. We might start having like a 10:45, 11 push, but either way, I'm done day trading. Look at SAVA here. It's actually making a nice little crawl back above. This could be a nice break of this downwards trend. So SAVA is probably something I would consider looking at. I'm not the biggest fan of SAVA, and I think it's, you know, if at best it's going to be a dead cat bounce with possible upside to around 60 or 62. We're at an engulfing candle right now, so I'm not super bullish on SAVA, but honestly, right now there's not a lot to look at, and this is probably one of the better forming chart patterns at the moment. So it doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, Ramon, it's probably like the most ridiculous thing to do, but that waits on my current accounts in my IRA, and at least I won't overlook it. If I just put it on a watch list, sometimes I forget to check that watch list, and that's also not ideal. So that's sometimes how I keep track of it. It's a little bit weird, but if you guys remember on GLOV, no wait, that's GOEV. We're long 251 because I did that, and we actually entered one share here. It's not showing up right now, but it was roughly here, and then we entered again here with the full size, right? So that was kind of a similar situation. Yeah. OCGN having a nice little pop to the upside. Could be back in action. I'd be a little bit nervous trading OCGN after all the halting it did, so extended too. But hey, man, this could run to 13.6 and possibly make new highs. So this could be a hot one to be trading right now. I don't know. I'm done day trading. It's past 10:30. It's past my trading time. So at this point, any loss will just feel extra bad, and any win will kind of feel bad as well because I'm breaking rules. So I don't know. I think I'm done trading, guys. Thanks, Garrett. The bull is super stoked. I'm super stoked about the bull. Don't forget, if you guys are curious in picking up your own bull, my mom's selling them on her website. Annette Winkler. How do I find this? Here we go. Nope, that's the wrong button. No, I have to go to painting. That's what I was, painting store. And then you just crawl here to the, actually there it is. It's hiding right there. Oops, Art Mania. Can I click on that somewhere? Go to link. I'm probably this is probably not the best way to advertise something, but I just got the 50/40 size and I hung it up right behind me. There's the original in Florida, but you could buy the original. I think my mom's still selling the original, but that I think is only for US residents at the moment, or US shipping at the moment. So do keep that in mind. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead here. Try to freaking stick on these things again. Look how ridiculous this is. They're all falling off. I need to hang these all back up. So that's what I'm going to be doing after the stream. I'm going to use the more adhesive tape. It's going to be much better. And right now I'm using this kind of weak sauce, double-sided tape that didn't really do the trick. So I got my homework cut out for me today. Young Mo, we got no new swing trades. I think I got some new mustache hairs maybe. I don't know. They're getting a little crazy here on the sides. No new swing trades. IPOE is definitely one that I'm really looking at. And then VIH as well. Oh, I'm not on the screen anymore. So those are really the tickers that I'm pretty stoked about at the moment. All right, guys, let's go ahead, wrap it up there. Good luck for anyone that's still day trading. For anyone that's wrapping up, and good on you. It's not the best day, so it's totally fine. OCGN does look like it could be something. I'd be a little bit worried about getting stuck in something nasty, but it's okay. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out, guys. I really do appreciate all the likes, all the support. Thanks again for the donation. And yeah, guys, I guess I will then peace on out of here. So, guys, stay safe, make some awesome trades, and peace on out. Prosty prost. I forgot to end the stream. I was looking around for a second thinking, what am I doing here? TTOO. Watch out with that 4. It's coming. Bit of a slow mover. Actually looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm done for today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Peace out, man.